What happened that day, what we saw, can't explain it.
Many of these deep Scottish lakes have creatures reported in them that all fit the same mould.
We think we have seen it.
What did it look like?
It looks like a big stone.
If you are the person that solved the identity of the Loch Ness monster, that sets you up to be international monster hunter. Go and solve some of the other ones.
True.
The world is riddled with strange and unsolved mysteries. I've made it my life's work to investigate and crack them once and for all. For thousands of years, there have been tales of a monster living in Loch Ness, deep within the Scottish Highlands. Sightings of the beast go back as far as the 6th century, when St. Columba was said to have spotted the slimy creature writhing around in the waters, and they've continued right up until the present day. But what of the Loch Ness monster's sister, Lizzie, in neighbouring Loch Lochy?
Yeah, why is no one talking about her?
Reports of this beast have been coming in thick and fast since 1929, but it has somehow still evaded the world's attention.
There have been consistent sightings of something in Loch Lochy. Lizzie is not seen or reported as much as the Loch Ness monster because there's not the tourist industry as there is in Loch Ness.
So I thought I'd do something original and hunt for Lizzie. And when I found this underrated beast, I would prove myself as a master monster hunter.
Good morning.
Morning.
My name's Amelia, nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah?
I was wondering if you had any Lizzie merch.
Any?
Lizzie. The Loch Ness monster's sister, Lizzie.
Good God, that's the first time I've heard that.
Never.
Really?
All the time I've been here.
Really?
Lizzie.
No, I don't think she's got a sister. No, there's a gentleman coming across. He runs our local boat. What he doesn't know about the loch isn't worth knowing.
Have you ever seen the monster?
Every morning when I shave.
Yeah, that's a good one. Have you ever heard of Lizzie? From Loch Lochy?
No.
So have you heard of Lizzie of Loch Lochy?
No.
No.
Lizzie?
No Lizzie?
Who's Lizzie?
Is it a new monster?
So are you here to see the Loch Ness monster?
We think we have seen it. Yesterday evening,
What did it look like?
it looks like a big stone. It's a completely grey and it's like camouflage.
It's grey.
It's grey and like camouflage.
How do you know it wasn't just a stone?
Because it was moving. It was a moving stone in the middle of the loch.
But it could have been a stone.
No, it couldn't be a stone.
It might have been a stone.
No.
Have you heard of Lizzie, the monster Lizzie?
No, we've never heard about her.
a
The
bit boring.
sister of my girlfriend, her name is Lizzie. So maybe you're searching for her?
Does she live underwater?
No, it's not on the water. She lives in Munich.
Oh.
I wasn't getting anywhere with these Nessie nerds. I wanted to get in touch with a local couple who were rumoured to have seen the monster Lizzie with their very own eyes.
Hello. Yeah, this is Amelia. Okay, see you there.
I went to meet them on the shores of Loch Lochy. By the way, in case you're not a 15th century Scottish person, a loch is basically a massive pond.
So you've seen Lizzie in this loch?
Well, we think we have. We've certainly seen an amazingly big creature. It probably is the beast that is generally being seen and called Lizzie.
When did you see this beast, this monster?
We saw it on the 30th of September, 1975. And as we approached this little promontory we're standing on, I saw this wake. Didn't know what it was. There was no sign of anything on the water. I'm saying I can't see what's causing it. When out of the water, before our very eyes, this hump just came up. It didn't come up in bits. It just came up like that. And it was there and moving.
And what kind of texture was this hump?
It was smooth, it was wet, it was very black, and the water was beginning to fall off it. As I stopped, Margaret fell out, opening the door.
I just threw the door open, so I fumbled around for the camera, got out, Meantime, this is coming very smoothly and very rapidly up this way. I just kept running and then lifted it to take it, and it's unbelievable, but it went down just as it came up. It just disappeared.
So you didn't manage to get a photograph?
Not of the creature. I can show you what I took when the beast went down. So I'm up here with it. This is the roadside here with the foliage. We're looking down this way, and this is where it's broken the water and it's leaving this sort of pattern, and the little puddles further down is forming. So I believe that was perhaps where a flipper touched the water.
The wake is very big.
It would have been about 6 feet from waterline to waterline. What we saw, can't explain it. We were in the right place at the right time.
You definitely were in the right place at the right time.
Margaret and Tony's story seemed legit, but it had been years since their sighting. If I was going to have a chance in hell of finding this monster, I needed to enlist the skills of a master. I had heard of a man called Steve Feltham, who had given up his marriage and his house in Somerset 28 years ago to live in a mobile library on the shores of Loch Ness. His life's mission is to find the monster. What a patient man.
Hi, I'm Amelia.
Oh, hiya.
Steve?
Steve, yes.
What are you doing here?
I'm making exact replicas of the Loch Ness Monster.
Okay.
These I sell to tourists that turn up here. These bring in the money to keep me hunting for the bigger ones that live in there. Prove they're not accurate, you get your money back.
Okay, well, I can't actually do that at present. How did you first come to live right next to the Loch Ness?
I arrived here full-time in 1991. I think I must have got to a point in the mid-20s. I reached the crossroads of predictability and unpredictability. Normal life, job, marriage, kids, and the normal trappings of life, or the adventure of trying to solve one of the world's greatest mysteries.
What have you found out so far since you've been living here?
I think when I arrived here full-time, I was hunting for long-necked dinosaurs, plesiosaurs, and that possibility has fallen by the wayside over the years.
So what are you currently sitting on as the shape of the monster?
The one that's out in front at the moment, to me, the more likely than any of the others, is the Wells catfish.
What does that look like?
Looks like the second biggest freshwater fish in the world. They grow to about 4 metres long. They've got a very smooth back, which is the most common description we get here.
I met someone today from Germany who said that he'd seen the Loch Ness Monster.
OK.
Just earlier this morning.
Did you believe him?
Well, he said it looked like a bit like a stone, like a big stone. And I said, well, maybe it wasn't just a stone.
Could have been a stone, yeah.
Yeah. Do you find it quite frustrating that you've been here for so long and you still haven't seen the monster?
I never said I was any good at it.
Yeah. What would you do if you saw Nessie?
I might not tell anyone.
Oh, so are you trying to say that you maybe have seen
I didn't say that.
Nessie?
But it's possible that I wouldn't tell anyone if I had.
The worst thing would be if it was underwhelming.
Yeah.
It was just, like, really small.
Oh, there it is. Oh,
Yeah. Can we see your drone?
Oh,
your underwater drone?
This is my home.
This is where you live?
Yeah.
I love it.
And this is the machine. It's got a 4K camera on the front there. We might be looking for carcasses on the bottom, really.
OK, so you're looking for carcasses?
Yeah, if you found the carcass of a monster, you'd think, I bet the ones that are still alive look like this monster here.
OK. And have you seen a carcass yet?
I've only just got this.
OK, so not yet.
Not yet.
OK, wait for me. Wow, imagine if we find a carcass of a monster. Yep, just give it a kick.
Are you stood on the cable?
No. Oh, no.
Kick it. Kick it. That's it, you got it.
Off it goes.
Yeah. Where's the no image now, then?
Where is it now?
Here, just here.
Oh, yeah. It's like a video game.
Yeah.
What?
Car tyre.
car tyre. So not a monster carcass, but...
The Bluetooth stopped. Yeah, it's no longer connected to it.
So if we want, so unconnected, how are we going to get it back? How much do you know about theories on other lochs? I'm really interested in Lizzie on Loch Lochy.
Loch Lochy. I've been down here occasionally and had a look, but not with any great expectation. If you solve what Lizzie is in Loch Lochy, that only has a massive impact upon people living on the side of Loch Lochy. If you are the person that solved the identity of the Loch Ness Monster, that sets you up to be international monster hunter, go and solve some of the other ones.
True. What if Lizzie is Nessie? Because can the two lochs connect?
Well, they do connect.
So could it potentially just be one monster that people are seeing?
I struggle with that. It's either going up through the lock gate system at Fort Augustus or it's getting on the bus to Fort William.
Obviously, the Loch Ness Monster can't take a bus.
So you're going to solve Lizzie and then become an international monster hunter?
Well,
do you think the invites are going to come rolling in from that?
Probably.
Solve this one, they'd come rolling in.
I know, but you're already doing it, and it's obviously incredibly
I've certainly got a head start, yeah. Yep.
It was good to know that the master Nessie hunter had heard of Lizzie, but like all the other sheep, he didn't have any interest in finding her. I knew that the only way I was ever going to find this elusive monster was if I searched for it myself.
Right. So I'm out in Loch Lochy, trying to find the monster for myself, because really, I wasn't getting anywhere with anyone, to be honest. Here I've got my portable sonar, which I'm told is cutting edge, and I just drop this into the loch. It's not really showing much at the moment. Oh, I'm picking something up. No, sorry, it was just a piece of rock. Come on, Lizzie, Lizzie. I'm trying to get you some representation here, and you're really not coming out to play. Like, this is an opportunity for you as much as it is for me. I'll find you, Lizzie, even if it takes me 28 years and I have to move my whole entire life up here. I'll find you.
Are there dinosaurs living in a pond in Scotland? And if so, is there a seriously underrated hipster monster named Lizzie in Loch Lochy? Is Lizzie, in fact, Nessie? Or are they both a massive monkfish? Margaret and Tony's story was compelling, but why haven't more people seen this giant dinosaur? I guess the loch is very deep, and Lizzie could easily be hiding in the water, but thousands of years is a very long time to hide. After analysing all the evidence, I knew I had my answer.
I think Lizzie might be waves. Nessie as well, probably. Yeah.